space. We mutually love each other. We mutually are happy with each other. We're still each other's best friends, I hope, right?
There's a lot of assuming happening right now.
He degraded her for so long that she just sat there and she was like, yeah, you know what? You're right. You're right. And he's like, yeah, you're a good little helper. And then he's like, why are you acting weird? Why is your vibe weird? Why do you think she's acting weird? This video is like very hard to watch. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's very hard to watch. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ariana Jasmine. Today we're going to be talking about Tectone. I've gotten a couple of requests to talk about him, but apparently he's been stirring up a lot of drama and he's been very problematic. Let's go through the whole shebang. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment for more content like this, and let's get into it. All right, so for those of you guys who are wondering, this is Tectone. He objectively looks like a cop, just like your very baseline chud. You get the point. He said some very problematic things. He's been beefing with some unproblematic, in my opinion, streamers, but he's kind of like a streamer, YouTuber type dude that's like on Twitch, kind of incel-ish vibes, right? He's been stirring up a lot of drama and he has said a lot of questionable things. For the first segment of this, we're gonna be going over who is Tectone. So he has said sexist things about Kamala Harris. Like he said, Kamala Harris better be ready to start up an OnlyFans because her ass ain't gonna be president. Which, like, listen, I didn't think she was going to win the election either, but there was a much more tasteful way of putting this. This is just flat out sexist. So that's one example. He has also talked about white identity, which we all know how that usually goes. Twitter ain't ready for this take right now, but it's okay to be white. First of all, those are some ugly ass fingers. I just don't understand how his nails are so rectangular. But anyways, yeah, it's okay to be white, guys. It's okay, which honestly, no one has ever told him that it's not okay to be white. It's kind of one of those like, I'm gonna be a victim because I'm convinced I'm a victim and like no one can tell me otherwise kind of things. All lives matter ass energy. Absolutely. That's really the energy that he's giving. He just tweets all this like really problematic shit. So this is apparently his old Twitter. So tell me again how white prejudice doesn't exist in this community and that it's all in my head, because don't worry, I assure you that no fucking CC will talk about this because it doesn't involve them. It's once again the self-victimization. And of course, all of these people, they naturally have beef with both Frogan and Hassan Piker. I don't know why. I don't know why every single person stirring up drama on Twitch has to pull Frogan and Hassan in it, but they always do it. Tectone has been calling Frogan Jabba the Hutt and saying that she causes issues for no reason. Jabba the Hutt, really? Why would you call Frogan Jabba the Hutt? Also, I feel like every single streamer that wants to start drama and start shit is honestly attacking Frogan or saying some dumb shit about Middle Eastern and Muslim people. For example, Osmond Gold here said that Palestinians are inferior and deserve to be killed. Tectone's over here calling Frogan Jabba the Hutt. First of all, why do Middle Eastern and Muslim people always get dragged into your drama farming? But also, it's always the same people. It's the same type of people attacking the same people. It's almost like textbook at this point.
What is the point? Like, the only point of this is to farm outrage. Good God, fucking Jabba the Hutt just causing issues for no reason, man. Jesus Christ. Good God, fatty. Fucking going on the internet causing problems rather than going to fucking Total Gym. Get a fucking grip, you disgusting piece of shit.
I don't know what to tell you. If you have to resort to calling a woman fat to make your point, you've lost the argument. It's that simple. This is just disgusting. And I agree with chat. Like, I do believe he has something against women. I think he's a misogynist, 100%. And I'm not just saying this because like, oh, throwing out these words are, you know, fun and like everyone's a misogynist or a fascist, whatever. No, I think this man is a misogynist because the way he attacks women is very, very rude and personal. You know what I mean? And it's always sexualized. It's always about their appearance. Okay, so this is another clip where apparently he called Hassan a terrorist. It's like, why are you calling Hassan a terrorist? Because you don't like his takes?
That is insane. I'm put next to a literal terrorist. A literal terrorist, man. How is this even possible? How is that possible? So what terrorist groups you support, my guy? All of them.
Now that I've given you a little bit of background on Tectone, we're going to talk about his ex and the allegations that his ex made against him. So Tectone was apparently dating somebody called Pink Chi Uwu. I could be saying that wrong. So Pink Chi Uwu, oh my god. Pink Chi Uwu is apparently his ex girlfriend that came out and with a whole thread of allegations. And it says, how are you supposed to feel if a guy is abusive and makes you cry, then shoves your head in his crotch and demands you suck him off, and his excuse is, emotions just turn me on when you cry? That's crazy. Or when you're asking that you don't feel comfortable doing something sexual and he records you and demands you to stop making faces and pretend you like it. I feel like that's rape? I don't know. Sounds pretty unconsensual. Or you say you don't want to do it anymore and he shoves your head down until you throw up. Oh my God. Guilt trips you into giving BJs and says, do your job. You don't pay rent. I took you to a water park, so you owe me. And all you can do is sleep upstairs because you know what he's going to keep telling you to do. Oh my God. He doesn't touch you, doesn't have sex with you. He just keeps you around as a BJ machine and degrades you. Makes you feel ugly. Don't wear baggy clothes, straighten your hair, and at least wear eyeliner around the house. Your self-worth totally crushed. I hate that people warned me. I didn't listen because I was so manipulated. I hate that I was lied to when another girl who went through worse was trying to come forward. Me and her are good now, but I should have listened. When you're in it, you feel blind to reason. I see some comments that are worried, and I just want to tell y'all that I am out and have my own place and I'm safe. Don't want to worry anyone. I've been taking it day by day since then. And once again, these are all allegations, but like, given what he said about women, I wouldn't be surprised if these came out and they were true, because we've seen what he says about women in public. How he treats women in private, I don't even want to imagine. Like, it's probably 10 times worse. You know what I mean? She also tweeted this: used to have someone in my life that would call me stupid, dumb, the R slur, that I was ugly and needed to keep my hair straight. Just wanted to post this to remind you that you're beautiful and you don't let people put you down, dictate your life. You're amazing as you are. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. She's really adorable. Pink, I don't think anyone calls you ugly. I mean, look at you. Did you ask for any opinion on how to keep your hair? It's just their opinion at the end of the day. I think this person completely missed the point, but then also this person's username is Elon Musk, so nah, they just said it unprovoked to make me feel bad, and they did it almost daily. Don't think anyone deserves that kind of verbal abuse every day. She never really says this is all about Tectone, but like, it's implied that these tweets are about him. She then also tweeted this: everything this man has done to hurt me, you'd think he'd move on, let me heal and live my life. His buddy's harassment campaign failed, so now he can't get over that I'm doing better without him. Move on. After some thought, this individual doesn't deserve my attention or stream audience. He'll just turn it into drama. So here's my response and final warning. I'm asking now for you to stop mentioning me on stream and attacking my character. I'm not a liar, and you know all the things you did. So for your best interest, stop saying my name and sending me harassment. You are trying to bait me into drama, but you're honestly not worth my time. There's a reason why you have the reputation that you do, and attacking me isn't going to fix it. Now kindly back off and move on. Someone like him, like Tectone, they kind of like bait people, and they bait people so that they can get content. So I'm assuming he was like salty, mad. He's already a misogynist, so he allegedly started attacking her, sending his crew of, streamers to attack her, and she got sick of it. Tectone obviously responded to this, so we're just gonna watch what his response is to all of that.
I'm gonna just keep it a buck. This shit ain't funny. This shit ain't cute. I can no longer help someone who is this fucking stupid. I can no longer try to protect someone that is this fucking stupid, who would betray me this much. And guys, I'm gonna keep this vague. I'm gonna keep this vague for a reason. So if you're confused, you're gonna stay confused, because this shit is not about content for me. I know the person who needs to hear this is gonna hear this, and I mean this genuinely. I did everything for you. I helped you with everything. I fixed everything for you. I was there for you like nobody else was there for you in your whole life. Your words, not mine. The fact that you're letting these people get into your ear, people, the same people who are talking behind my back illegally, by the way, the same people who placed me under an NDA where I cannot talk about them. I know they're talking to you right now behind the scenes, and they're getting you to believe in bullshit. You're talking to retard after retard, letting them get in your head and make you imagine problems that never happened. And it's insane how these things that have happened in your own mind, you are now coming at me, and this just isn't cute. So I am going to leave it at this. My lawyer is going to be contacting your lawyer, the same lawyer that I helped you get.
I did this for you. I did that for you. This isn't about content, but now I'm going to stream and talk about it for 7 minutes. He's coming off a little deranged. Also, using the R word. Come on, man. It's 2024. We've moved on.
Because you were scared. I'm not fucking around with this shit. This shit's retarded. If you want to do this shit, then let's do this shit. But I can't sit here and hear your dumbass schizo the fuck out, which I thought you were medicated for. I guess not. Schizo the fuck out repeatedly. So enjoy. My lawyer will be contacting your lawyer. and we're gonna shut this shit down right the fuck now, because this is ridiculous. I tried to be cordial. I tried to be nice. I tried to be happy. I tried to help you, and that's the way that you're gonna repay me? Great. Check your phone messages. You'll be hearing from my lawyer very soon. Fucking ridiculous. We're shutting this shit the fuck down. I am so tired of this whole internet thing where I live my life very honestly, very truthfully. I assist everybody that I fucking know. The same people who I help the most end up fucking me the hardest. And it happens year after year after year, and everyone wants to pretend that I'm the bad guy. I'm done being the good guy. I'm locking this shit the fuck down. This shit ain't content to me, and enjoy that. Enjoy that. Fuck this shit. It's exhausting. And this whole internet mentality where anybody can make up anything about me and people believe it with zero fucking proof. Zero fucking sources, guys.
I mean, I understand he's getting passionate, but like, do you have to scream in the mic like that? No, he's literally hollering in the chat. Like, dude, it's okay. Just get up and go touch some grass. Nature can do wonders. Honestly, I think me and this guy would probably last in the same room for like 30 seconds before we start tussling. I'm gonna be honest, it's like, there's no way. There's absolutely no way. Honestly, my family was very abusive growing up, and like his characteristic reminds me a lot of my family. But you know, I don't know. It's his demeanor, his like the way he's screaming in the microphone. This could have been an email. You could have just emailed her, "Hey, you're gonna hear from my lawyers." Why are you out here screaming in your fucking microphone to some random chatters?
Guys, I had 2 other fucking roommates during all this shit. If any of that shit fucking happened, I'd be in fucking jail. Retarded. Fucking retarded. I swear to God, people can call me anything on this fucking internet, and people will just eat that shit up. I've been quiet about this shit for 4 months, and this bitch just won't stop talking. It's disgusting. That shit's fucking crazy. Absolutely not. And by the way, to all of you people who are out there believing it with no source, with no proof, you should be fucking ashamed of yourself, because you're the reason why the internet's so fucked up. So enjoy that, because I don't forget. I don't forget anything. I never, ever, ever forget. And I'll deal with y'all later. Fucking ridiculous. This shit ain't funny anymore, guys. This shit ain't funny. Fuck that.
Yeah, the vocabulary is giving 7th grader, and that's me being nice. But also, it's like the R word, we've moved on from that, right? Like, he keeps saying the R slur. I'm not a huge fan of that word. I mean, anyone that is mindful of people with disabilities is not a fan of that word at all. But also, for someone that's having this type of an outburst and calling allegedly his ex-girlfriend a bitch, right? If you refer to women as a bitch as a man, you've already lost like a ton of points right there. Like, I've never genuinely met a man that's a good person that refers to women as a bitch. If you respect women, you wouldn't refer to them with that word. It's a very derogatory word. He's honestly kind of a scary guy. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Based off of what I'm watching and how he's reacting to this scenario, he's a little scary. Would I personally feel comfortable being alone in a room with him? Absolutely not. I'm gonna be honest with you. Because like, for example, when someone like Hassan Piker or other streamers do outbursts in their streams, it's usually something that the chat has done to them, right? Like, the chat was annoying. They ended up screaming at their chat and then they move on. This man is coming on to stream, screaming and yelling at his alleged ex. He didn't name who he was yelling at, but we're assuming it's his ex, right? And he's saying bitch, R word, you know, you keep talking shit about me, like you're gonna see, you know, like that's crazy. That's crazy work. Stream is not the place for that. You know what I mean? Brother, ew! So this man is screaming at his microphone and then he ends the rant with a big burp right into his microphone. Oh my God. Unbelievable!
Here's what people need to understand. Why the fuck would people go online and type that shit out?
Wait, okay. He didn't even say excuse me. He went like burp and then he's like, this is also what I don't understand. Like, dude. Excuse me? I know I just burped. Excuse me? Like, I don't know, something. Jesus Christ.
Rather than just going to the fucking police. Am I nuts? Oh, I wonder why that is. I wonder why they're not going to the police. Because it ain't fucking real. But they know the internet will believe anything. It is retarded. Bringing that shit up to get more traction to your fucking OnlyFans, bro. Pathetic. Fuck that. Hell no. I'm not dealing with that shit twice. Absolutely not. I am not going through this shit twice. Absolutely fucking not. I went easy on the first person. I am not going easy on the second person. No more. I put a tweet out. I said, next person who fucks with me, I'm going fucking nuclear. I swear to God. I'm not dealing with this shit. Absolutely fucking not. This shit's retarded. Actual drama? This shit ain't drama, brother. This shit ain't drama. This is called a legal battle. I am shutting this shit the fuck down. Good one. Honestly, I've yet to see you in drama that you've started. Absolutely, man. I'm not gonna lie, it does make me very pessimistic for the world. It is. Hey, Jimmy, don't link me shit. Listen, guys, Jimmy, do not link me this fucking fat pig's link. Okay? Why the fuck are we giving this bitch attention? Okay? I don't need this shit at all. All right? Fuck that. I'm good. Okay, if I wanted to go see a fat fucking pig, all right, I would go to a barn.
There's a lot to unpack here. Also, someone in chat said that his burp was just a punctuation mark to his dissertation, and I honestly agree. That was pretty funny. And also, just to be very clear, as chat has mentioned, this isn't the first time he's been accused. He's been accused by 2 separate people. It's not his first time. And the person that he called a fat pig was another streamer, and her name is Caseytron. I'm actually mutuals with Caseytron. She's a very sweet person. Tectone saying abortion is illegal, okay, and this isn't because he's some Christian who believes life begins at conception or anything. This is just because, like abusive men, he wants to control and subjugate women. So this is who he was calling a fat B word and a pig.
So my thoughts on abortion is, I think it's very specific. So I think the ban on abortion is okay, and it being illegal is okay, barring the outliers of rape, the life of the mother, and incest. Other than that, I think the purpose of laws is to prevent a mistake from happening or something bad happening the majority of the time. And I do think the majority of abortions that happen are due to ignorance and negligence rather than necessity. At least in my experience, coming from where I've been, where the amount of people who would get knocked up for fun, then get that shit aborted was far too high.
First of all, I love the guy behind him is like, no, like literally getting a fucking seizure, like shaking his head so many times. But this man said, at least in my experience, abortion, people just get abortion for fun. Excuse you, you've never had experience getting an abortion. You're a man. From my experience, no, shut the fuck up. You don't have an experience. And this goes for any man that wants to talk about abortion. Do not talk about abortion as if you have experience having an abortion or having to go through an abortion, because you don't have to go through that. The woman has to go through that. All you do is knock the woman up. Like, it's that simple. And honestly, Caseytron ate in this tweet because she's right. She's absolutely right. Who are you to tell us what your experience of abortion has been? You've never experienced an abortion. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. I don't know why that specifically really triggered me. That really triggered me. But apparently even people on Reddit thought that he was being a bit like too much. You know what I mean? Tectone is talking like the parody of an abusive boyfriend. I don't know what this is or who's right, but I know it is absolutely not the way you get people on your side. Does he hear himself? You know, I fix things for you. He's definitely a manipulative sociopath. So the public image of this guy is not good, which honestly, like, are we surprised? But then there's also more evidence that he was an asshole to his ex-wife. So the person we were talking about was his ex-girlfriend. This is from his ex-wife, which, like I said, there's been 2 people who have made allegations against him, not just one.
How do I deal with him? I love him.
Don't touch me.
I'm patient.
No, you're fucking not. You're like the most impatient, moody fucker I've ever met.
I'm patient when it comes to you.
Freem, I carry our marriage, and you know that. Freem, you know that.
I think we have a pretty 50-50 marriage.
You're high. You're high. You're kidding. On stream? Is this content? Or wait, you're kidding, Freem. You think so?
I hope.
I'm not saying you don't help, but you think it's 50-50? Oh my
Eggy,
God.
waggy, waggy, waggy.
Ever heard of jerkmate? Explain.
I mean, okay.
I would unironically say I'm probably one of the best husbands on planet Earth.
You're a very good husband.
No. I wouldn't say very good. I would say one of the best. I would say I'm goated with the fucking sauce.
Okay. I'm just saying, like, you carry in social aspects, I carry in the back end tech stuff. And I feel like together we make a good team.
No, here we go. Yeah, I'm talking about marriage.
Okay?
Marriage, not tech stuff.
I mean, our marriage still includes our business relationship with me helping with your career. Because that's a big part of our marriage.
No, but
the subathon is a big part of our marriage.
I'm saying take job out. Take jobs out. Sure, you help me with tech stuff for my career, sure. But marriage, dude, I am the conflict resolution god.
Yeah, you are.
100%.
No,
I feel like this man needs a person to be like at his knees just begging for forgiveness at all times, even if they didn't do anything wrong. But your partner as a content creator supports you a ton and supports your success a ton. When you have a partner, that partner helps you grow your business. He can't even fathom the idea of his wife helping him with his career. I don't know if you guys noticed, but right when he started like going off on his tangent, she kind of like turtled in, she like shelled in, and she kind of just like stopped responding. And her responses are very patient and kind. She's not like yelling back at him because she knows it's gonna blow way out of proportion. She kind of like shelled up, and her responses were like very calm and like collected and calculated. That's not a sign of a healthy relationship. That's a sign of fear. That's a sign of I'm walking on eggshells because if I say something wrong, he's gonna attack me. Allegedly.
100% you are.
I am the greatest shoulder to cry on. I am the greatest consoler. I'm understanding everything. The romantic shit I do is crazy. Like, are you... Why are you giggling? Why are you laughing?
Just saying Techie likes the backhand time.
Frim,
Oh, they're okay, Superman.
Frim, you know beyond a shadow of a doubt I am an incredible husband.
I never said that you weren't.
But you never said that I was.
Okay, you are an incredible husband.
I agree, and I am so understanding of all of your wants and needs. All of them. And how accommodating I've been is insane. Why are you not saying anything?
I'm saying, Yes, I agree. Of course.
So for like marriages and emotions and understanding and communication, I would say I do about 90% of that.
Yes.
Okay, there we go. The majority of marriage is communication.
Yes.
I'm just saying, dude, when it comes to emotions, dealing with our issues and fucking...
Okay, when it comes to emotions and dealing with our issues, yes, you
Let's
are
go
the
into
carrying,
Calgary.
but I'm looking at a whole. Like, you help me out, I help you out. I give you your space, you give me my space. We mutually love each other. We mutually are happy with each other. We're still each other's best friends, I hope, right?
That's a lot of assuming happening
Okay.
right now.
Oh, shit.
It's a lot of assuming.
Alright.
No, I would say you're a goated helper. I would say that you're a goated helper.
Okay.
But why are you being weird?
I'm not a goated wife.
No, I'm talking about the specifics.
Wait, okay. You just diminished her to your little minion helper. He degraded her for so long that she just sat there and she was like, yeah, you know what? You're right. You're right. And he's like, yeah, you're a good little helper. And then he's like, why are you acting weird? Why is your vibe weird? Why do you think she's acting weird? And I'm so glad you brought up the glasses because the glasses part was a power play. That was a power play. He could have easily just taken his glasses off and put it down. But he took his glasses off and he gave it to her like, yeah, that's what I thought. You're the best at holding glasses. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe he gave. I mean, this video is like very hard to watch. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's very hard to watch. First of all, it's uncomfortable, but second of all, until he didn't get his ego fully stroked, he was not willing to let go of that conversation, and he kind of scared her into stroking his ego. Like, it's not like she wanted to say what she agreed with, but she at the end, like, she had to agree with it because she knew he wasn't gonna let it go.
Oh, okay.
Right? Like, we talked about, like, I'm good at the communication guy, right?
Yes.
I'm the communication guy. But I feel like you as a helper is very good. Like, keep shit on track.
Yes.
Right, like a planner.
I try my best. I'm learning as I go.
Forward or left?
That was painful to watch. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That was not an easy watch. Oh god. So then Tectone responds again to these fucking allegations. As many of you are aware by now, Pink Chew, okay, so he did confirm that that's his ex-girlfriend. My ex-girlfriend has accused me of a number of things that I can't let go unaddressed. I have been accused of SA, potentially rape, prostitution, and severe emotional abuse, amongst other things. I want to make it extremely clear everything she accuses me of in her statement is a complete lie. Nothing about these accusations are true. They are all entirely made up. Out of respect for the previous relationship, I will give Pikachu 2 weeks to apologize for the statements and acknowledge that they are false and inaccurate. If this does not happen, I will pursue legal action against Pikachu and those who knowingly repeat her lies with a reckless disregard for the truth. I have preserved all text messages, videos, and additional evidence from the time during the relationship, and I am more than happy and willing to prove my innocence in the court of law. I am more willing to also comply with any legal investigation into the truth of what actually happened. I am certain that when all the facts are laid out, my innocence will be unquestionable. As a victim of sexual assault myself, I find it absolutely disgusting that someone would weaponize a lie on this scale, using false claims of sexual assault and rape as a weapon to achieve some sort of revenge for how a relationship ended. Does more damage to real victims than almost anything else. It's because of liars like Pikachu that weaponize trauma that legitimate victims and questions aren't trusted. Because of how serious these accusations are, I will not discuss them in any capacity until I am certain there is no other path forward and I am forced to pursue legal action to clear my name of these malicious lies. Thank you for all of the community that's sticking with me through this. Y'all support means the world to me, and I am not going anywhere. My content will remain unchanged, as I have done nothing wrong, and I will never let a baseless lie stop me from doing what I love. Not reading all that. Good luck though. I'm dead. I mean, listen, the way he's like, I'm gonna give you 2 weeks to apologize and acknowledge that they're false and inaccurate. If that is her truth and she's come out and she said those things definitively, you can't force her to apologize and take it back. Also, for sexual assault and rape cases, it's not that easy to prove in court. That's why a lot of people who sexually assault people get away with it. It's very hard to prove in court. You have to have legitimate evidence, a rape kit. You have to have disclosed to multiple people when it happened. And even then, when you do everything right, most of the time your case doesn't win or it doesn't even go to trial. There are so many rape kits alone that have been unprocessed. So for him, it would be a lot easier to say, oh, well, there's no evidence of this. The police have no evidence of this. I'm going to take it to court. It's a lot easier for him to say that than a woman trying to prove that she was sexually assaulted. These kinds of cases are very complex. Like, they're not black and white. So it turns out, like, he was with OTK. His contract was up for renewal, and then OTK just didn't renew his contract. But then he also sexually harassed Denims. So it turns out he's publicly sexually harassed Denims too. Who's surprised? Not me.
Denims talks about you? Dude, I only watch Denims clips offline. Yeah, with my pants off. Yeah, I can't watch those on stream. Yeah, just shouldn't bother. Mm-hmm.
That's the thing about him, right? Like, if he finds a woman attractive, he hypersexualizes her in the most gross way possible. But then if he thinks she's unattractive or whatever, he goes like, Jabba the Hutt, Frogan's Jabba the Hutt. Like, bro, you can't be doing this and then crying in another clip, these allegations are all false, I'm not an abusive man, I'm gonna take you to court. Like, brother, if you don't want to look like the villain, at least make an active effort to not look like a fucking asshole every other second. But anyways, Denims responded to this, and this is what Denims said, which, by the way, I 100% agree with everything Denims said. Queen, dealt with it beautifully.
It is not acceptable, and you know it's not acceptable. Why? Because you're basically telling them, shut the fuck up, whore. I'm only going to listen to you or be around you or consume your content if I can sexualize you. And you have no value outside of that. That is harassment of the sexual kind. You were not talking about my OnlyFans. You could not have been talking about it because I don't have any video content on my OnlyFans. I just explained it. I'm too lazy for that type of content. That is clear-cut sexual harassment. And if you took that scenario and put it anywhere else, it would not be acceptable. And you know it would not be acceptable. And that's why you are too nervous to mention me by name, because you know you violated the law, the Twitch TOS. But nice try.
Honestly, Queen, the way Denims handled this with grace, with honor, she said, I know you're not talking about my OnlyFans because I'm too lazy to make videos, and I know you were too scared to say my name. She's better than me because I would have been cussing. So okay, I guess he has this video where he like responds to everything, and we're gonna watch it, but we're gonna be skipping through certain sections because I guess he's kind of wallows half of it.
In this, by the way, I'm winging this. I don't got no notepad pulled up. You can check my tabs. I ain't got no notepad. I ain't rehearsed shit. I am just saying what I need to say, and I'm gonna say it the way I need to say it.
Brother, you're literally literally on 1.5 speed and you're still fucking filling in the sentences.
I'm going to give you the first answer. Did OTK take you off their site based on baseless accusations? That's a great question. Would you like the honest answer? The answer is no. Ooh, that's not exciting, is it?
All right, we're just gonna skip through the time. I'm sorry, guys. I have the attention span of a starfish, and this man is really testing me right now. Throughout this stream, he also provides proof that she paid rent, which is kind of weird because he literally said that she didn't pay rent.
Here is you paying fucking rent. Not one time, but multiple fucking times. That is you paying fucking rent. And now what you might be thinking is, oh, well, maybe those are just edited screenshots. Well, then if you're not happy with my word, allow me to show you your own. My trauma with Tectone. I have been Tectone's roommate for a year now, and I can say he is one of the most understanding, kindest persons I have ever met. And contrary to popular belief, I do pay rent. Lamau.
Okay, so Tectone was the one that said that she didn't pay rent.
So what's fucking bullshit is that the garbage has not been taken out in 7 fucking days. Okay? The garbage has not been taken out in 7 fucking days. It's Pink's responsibility. And the reality is that she's in my fucking house role-playing as a fucking goth Hooters orderer, waitress. And honestly, it's really fucking annoying because the reality is she doesn't pay fucking rent. She's not doing her fucking responsibilities, and she needs to do her fucking job.
Okay, you see how it's giving Darwinism here? You see how it's giving pea brain, right? So you're the one that says she's cosplaying Hooters in my house, she's not paying rent, she's not picking up the trash. But then you literally post on your own response stream that she was paying rent. You gave the own receipts against what you said. And then you wonder why everyone's starting to question you. Oh yeah, and apparently he never lies. So this video keeps going on. Honestly, I'm starting to lose brain cells at this point.
This one should be very obvious. If you're a girl streamer on Twitch, and you have exclamation point socials and you run an OnlyFans, don't act like it's weird when somebody makes a joke about you having an OnlyFans and that being your only good content. Let's go ahead and grow the fuck up, okay?
If a girl has an OnlyFans, that does not give you the right to sexually harass her when you're on stream and claim that you only watch her with your pants down. That doesn't give you that right. Second of all, Denims' OnlyFans content literally complies with Instagram. Not that it makes a difference or it devalues a woman if she puts sexual or not totally sexual content on there. Okay, that's not my point. But also, her streams have nothing to do with her OnlyFans. Like, she streams about news and then she has an OnlyFans. That doesn't take away anything from her or who she is or her content that she posts. That absolutely takes nothing away from her. She's still the smart, beautiful person with a successful platform, point blank period. Doesn't matter if she had an OnlyFans, if she didn't, if she had videos on a corn site, like, it doesn't matter. That doesn't take away from her ability to be able to stream about really intense and, you know, frankly tough news or, you know, global affairs or whatever. And the fact that he's so okay with just justifying it, that kind of shows me what kind of character you are.
I'm going to say the bare minimum that I need to say to understand that I have my community back on my side. And while yes, I have lost a lot of money, the thing that really upset me the most was that I saw a 47-month subscriber of mine unfollow my stream yesterday. That hurt. It genuinely hurt. You guys might think that I'm gay. You guys might think that I'm lame and stupid. I fucking love my chat. I really do. They have been here for me for 6 years. And yes, I'm probably very parasocial and I'm probably very mentally ill, but that shit hurt.
Listen, there's just so many things about this man that I just don't fuck with. I'm gonna be real with you. I just really don't fuck with it. Like, it's just, that's the only thing you're crying about? Like, my guy, there's many more things that you should be crying about in this scenario. Not the fact that you lost a subscriber.
I do want to say a thank you. And this thank you is nearly 90%, 95% of my friends who saw this shit going on reached out to me and said, bro, I hope you're okay. Don't believe that bullshit for a fucking second. That's not the type of guy you are. And if you need anything, I'm here.
So I think one thing that's important to note, when a person has the type of personality that Tectone has, they tend to keep people that are similar in personalities close to them, because someone who is not like him, quite frankly, would not be able to hold a conversation with him, right? I've had friends that have dated men who are very condescending towards women or have said very misogynistic things, and it turns out that their friends also think the same thing. Like, the conversations that these types of men have with their friends is also very problematic, but they all validate each other. And just like someone in the chat pointed out, this man has 1 million followers still on Twitch, right? This is while amidst all of this happening and unfolding. The fact that this man still has 1 million followers tells you that there is a large base of more than likely men who follow him and also adhere to the same beliefs. Because if they didn't, they would have unfollowed him by now. And it is terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying. And when he's like, oh, I have friends, my friends have messaged me, they told me that they don't believe anything, that they're on my side. Of course it makes sense, because you probably have friends that are the exact same as you, that validate the bullshit that you you do, that validate the way you speak to women that are also misogynist. That's the thing. And that's the thing that I don't think a lot of these people recognize. They don't realize that. I want to remind everyone that this is obviously all alleged. You know, no one is guilty officially until the court of law finds you guilty. But based off of the clips that I've seen, based off of the way that I've seen him speak to women, based off of the way that I've seen him speak about women, I don't think that he's a person that respects women. I think that he is pretty much a narcissist, and I do believe that he needs professional help. And I mean that in the most condescending way possible. Also, another thing I want to say, I think it is genuinely very scary that a person like this still has almost 1 million followers on Twitch, because I think it's very telling of the direction of which men are going on how they treat and think about women. We know that there's a huge conservative movement of younger men. We know that younger men are becoming red-pilled. Exactly. They're becoming more red-pilled than ever before. But the fact that someone who speaks about women like this, refers to women as bitches, you know, speaks about women who have OnlyFans in such a derogatory way, honestly have abusive tendencies when they're on film speaking to their partner, this is very scary. And the fact that it's normalized and it's almost congratulated and promoted because he still has all these followers that are still subscribing to him after all of this, like, that's very worrisome. And I think it's very telling of the direction that our society is going towards when it comes to how we treat and talk about women. It's very regressive, it's very patriarchal, it's very misogynistic. And I think now more than ever, we need to protect ourselves. We really do. Because I personally think men like that can be dangerous. They can very much well be dangerous towards women. They don't see us as people, they see us as objects. And that's very scary. It's very scary. People like that shouldn't have a platform, but they do, because red pill is becoming more and more popular. But anyways, thank you for watching my YouTube channel. My name is Ariana Jasmine. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment for more videos like this. I'll see you guys next time.